Hey guys, so I finished Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt from my book club's selection of the month, and I give it a 3 star just because it just left me with so many questions about what happened to Eric, why didn't Aunt Jean know more about her sister, and what happened to Cameron's mom, and how, like, how was Eric and Cameron's mom like a thing? I don't know. It was just, and how come he finds out more about Cameron's mother's best friend near the end of the book when he was never like really introduced or never really thrown in at any point? It was just kind of, I don't know. That's it. It's There's a lot of loose ends, and what happened to Marcellus after he was released? Like, it had a happy ending. And Tova herself reminds me of my grandmother. It's just, it's just a slow summer read. I love it, but it's just if you're not gonna come up with like a sequel to a book, I feel like you should close any loose ends in the story because I don't like not having closure on these kinds of stories. I mean, it was beautiful. I love how Marcellus shows his own perspective and how every time he talks, you can tell because his page has like, him in it, like tentacles and all that. So that was a cool detail that the author added. I don't know if it was the author or not, but yeah, it was really nice. I just wish I would have known more. And really, the premise is pretty much like what happened to Eric and how Tova deals with his death and her grief and her next steps after retiring. And such a big chunk of the story and such an important part of the story should be explained better or finished more. I don't know. Like, if I like the book, but 3 stars for me. So, what do you guys think? Because I don't know. I started watching the Netflix movie, and it throws you right into the middle of the book. So if you haven't read the book, the movie's gonna feel very lost. Like you're gonna be very lost in the movie. Because I had to read 200 pages in to even see like, oh, okay, this is what the movie's starting at. So I haven't finished it. Hopefully, the movie answers some of the questions, maybe. I don't know. But tell me what you think about the book or the movie or both.